My name is Lauren, and at 29 years old, I was sitting in my childhood bedroom in Portland, staring at the acceptance letter from Stanford that should have been my proudest moment. The paper trembled in my hands as my mother's voice drifted up from downstairs, that familiar tone that always meant my achievements were about to become someone else's. "Come down, Lauren. We need to discuss Emma's future," she called, and I knew with sinking certainty that my sister was about to take what was mine again. Before I share what happened next, I'd love to know where you're watching from today. If you've ever felt like the forgotten child in your family, please subscribe and hit that notification bell, because this story might just give you the courage to finally say the word that changed everything for me. Growing up in our Victorian house in suburban Portland, I learned early that love in the Thompson family came with conditions, and those conditions always seemed to favor my younger sister Emma. Our father Mark was a successful architect who spent more time with his blueprints than his daughters, leaving our mother Diane to shape our family dynamic with her former teacher's authority and her unshakable belief that Emma was destined for greatness. I was 7 years old when I first understood my place in the family hierarchy. I had practiced for weeks for my first piano recital, my small fingers stumbling over the keys until they finally found their rhythm. The night of the performance, I played perfectly every note, ringing clear in the auditorium. But when I rushed off stage to find my parents, they were in the lobby consoling Emma, who had thrown a tantrum because she wanted to be on stage too. My teacher handed my parents the certificate of excellence, and my mother absently shoved it in her purse, while promising Emma she could take dance lessons instead. By the time I was 10, the pattern was firmly established. I won the district science fair with a project about renewable energy that I had worked on for 3 months. The trophy was beautiful crystal with my name engraved in gold letters. My father glanced at it briefly before suggesting we put it in the basement so it wouldn't clutter the living room. Meanwhile, Emma's participation ribbon from her art class, where she had barely shown up half the time, was framed and hung above the fireplace. When relatives visited, my mother would point to it and gush about Emma's artistic soul. At 12, I started babysitting for the neighbours every weekend, carefully saving my earnings in a ceramic piggy bank I had painted myself. I was planning to buy a telescope, having fallen in love with astronomy during a school field trip to the planetarium. But when I finally had enough, saved my mother, took me aside and explained that Emma needed new art supplies for her special enrichment program. "Family helps family," she said, taking my piggy bank and promising they would pay me back. They never did. My 14th birthday should have been special. My parents had promised me a sweet 16 party, even though I tried to explain I would only be 14. They meant they would throw me a party when I turned 16, they clarified, and I had been planning it for 2 years, creating Pinterest boards and saving ideas. But when the time came, Emma had just gone through her first real breakup with a boy named Tyler, and she was threatening to hurt herself if she didn't get professional help immediately. My party fund became Emma's therapy fund, and my 16th birthday passed with a store-bought cake and a mumbled apology from my father about timing. High school was when I learned to be completely self-sufficient. I got a job at the local bookstore, working 20 hours a week while maintaining straight A's. Every paycheck was supposed to be mine for college savings and the occasional movie with friends. But somehow, there were always family expenses that needed covering. Emma's dance classes, Emma's art camps, Emma's tutoring, because she was too special for regular teaching methods. My mother would take my earnings with promises of keeping track of paying it all back with interest when things got better. I stopped believing her by junior year. College applications were the first time I tried to fight back. I had gotten into Yale, my dream school, since I was 8 years old, and had read about their astronomy program. The acceptance letter felt like validation of every sacrifice, every late night studying, while Emma partied every dollar earned that disappeared into the family void. But my parents sat me down with spreadsheets and calculations showing me how impractical Yale would be. Emma had her heart set on the prestigious Portland Art Institute, they explained, and family resources needed to be allocated wisely. I would do just fine at the state school, they assured me, while Emma needed the specialized attention only private education could provide. So I went to Oregon State, and I made it work. I graduated summa cum laude with a degree in marketing and computer science, funding my education through scholarships, work study, and loans my parents refused to co-sign. Meanwhile, Emma dropped out of art school after 2 years, claiming the structure was stifling her creativity. Now 5 years into my career at a Seattle tech startup, I had finally built something that was entirely mine. My apartment in Capitol Hill was small but perfect. Decorated with thrift store finds, I had refinished myself and plants I had grown from seeds. I had been promoted 3 times, each raise carefully budgeted between living expenses and aggressive savings. My boyfriend Marcus understood my family situation because his own sister was similar to Emma, though his parents had eventually recognized the imbalance and corrected it. For 3 years, I had been saving for Stanford's MBA program. Every overtime hour, every freelance project, every skipped vacation and packed lunch went into that account. $47,000 accumulated dollar by dollar, sacrifice by sacrifice. It wasn't just about the degree, it was about proving to myself that I could achieve something significant without my family's help or approval. The GMAT had taken 6 attempts to get the score I needed. 740 wasn't just a number, it represented hundreds of hours of studying in coffee shops before dawn practice tests taken during lunch breaks and flashcards reviewed while riding the bus. My essay about overcoming family financial obligations had made my advisor cry. She said she had never read anything so honest about the burden of being the responsible child. My recommendation letters came from people who had watched me grow from an uncertain college graduate to a confident professional. The CEO wrote about my innovative marketing campaign that had increased user engagement by 300%. The 2 VPs mentioned my ability to manage complex projects while mentoring junior team members. Not one of them knew about the nights I had cried in my car, exhausted from carrying my family's financial burden while trying to build my career. The Stanford acceptance email arrived on a Tuesday during my lunch break. I was eating a peanut butter sandwich at my desk, reviewing quarterly reports, when the notification popped up. My hands shook as I clicked open the email, and when I saw the word congratulations, I actually stopped breathing for a moment. I ran to the bathroom, locked myself in a stall, and sobbed. They weren't sad tears or even purely happy ones. They were tears of relief, of validation, of finally achieving something so significant that nobody could take it away from me. Or so I thought. Marcus was the first person I called. His voice was warm with pride as he suggested we celebrate with dinner at our favorite restaurant. "You earned this, Lauren," he said, and I wanted to believe him, but already a familiar dread was settling in my stomach. I knew I had to tell my family. I waited until after work to call my parents. My mother answered on the 3rd ring, her voice distracted as always when it wasn't about Emma. I told her about Stanford, about the acceptance, about how this could change my career trajectory. "That's nice, dear," she said, "but isn't it expensive?" I explained that I had saved enough for the first year and would get loans for the rest. There was a pause. Then she asked to put me on speaker so my father could hear. His first question wasn't congratulations, but concern. "How will you manage the loans, Lauren? You know Emma's still getting back on her feet." Emma's voice suddenly joined the call, sharp with immediate resentment. "Must be nice to have everything handed to you," she said, and I could picture her rolling her eyes. I wanted to scream that nothing had ever been handed to me, that I had worked for every single penny, every single opportunity. Instead, I calmly mentioned my savings, the money I had put aside through years of sacrifice. My mother's response chilled me. "We'll discuss this at Sunday dinner," she said in that tone that meant the discussion was already over and the decision already made. The rest of the week passed in a blur of anxiety. Marcus noticed my distraction, the way I kept checking my phone, expecting some disaster to derail my plans. He offered to come to Sunday dinner for support, but I knew that would only make things worse. My family performed better without an audience, and having Marcus there would just give them ammunition to use against me later. I spent Saturday preparing documentation to prove I could afford Stanford without any family help. Bank statements, loan pre-approvals, scholarship applications, everything organized in a folder, like I was preparing for a business presentation, which in a way I was. Saturday night, I had a nightmare that I walked into dinner to find Emma wearing a Stanford sweatshirt, my parents congratulating her on her acceptance to business school. I woke up gasping, Marcus holding me as I tried to explain the dream. He didn't fully understand, couldn't comprehend how a family could be so backwards in their support. His parents had been fair, recognizing both children's achievements equally. Sunday morning arrived with a text from Emma. "Can't wait to share my news," followed by 3 heart emojis. My stomach turned. Emma only used heart emojis when she was about to take something from me. I drove to my parents' house, slowly taking the long way through the neighborhood where I had grown up. Every house held a memory of something I had missed out on because of Emma's needs. The Johnson's house, where I was supposed to babysit until Emma needed emergency therapy sessions. The park where my birthday party should have been held. The community centre where I had quit dance classes so Emma could take private art lessons. Pulling into my parents' driveway, I noticed Emma's car, a BMW she had somehow afforded, despite being perpetually broke. I grabbed the flowers and wine I had brought, took a deep breath, and walked into what I already knew would be an ambush. The house felt different the moment I walked in. The dining room was set with the china we only used for holidays and special occasions. Emma was wearing a designer dress I recognized from Nordstrom's window display, something that cost more than I spent on clothes in a year. My parents were dressed formally too, my father in his presentation blazer, my mother in her pearl necklace that meant serious business, everyone I said setting down the flowers and wine. The formality is intimidating. My mother's laugh was high and false. "Can't we make an effort for our successful daughter?" she said, though her eyes were on Emma when she said it. We made small talk while my mother finished preparing dinner. The weather had been unusually sunny for Portland. The neighbors were renovating their kitchen. My father's latest project was running behind schedule. Everything except Stanford, the acceptance letter, that should have been the centerpiece of conversation. Emma kept checking her phone, smiling at something only she could see. She had that satisfied cat expression she wore when she knew something I didn't. When she had already won a game I didn't know we were playing. Dinner was salmon with asparagus, my favorite meal that my mother only made on my birthday. The fact that she had made it now felt ominous rather than celebratory. As we ate, I noticed how my parents kept refilling my wine glass while barely touching their own. They wanted me relaxed, pliable. So Lauren, my father, began as we finished the main course. "Tell us more about your work. How's the team handling the new product launch?" I talked about the marketing campaign we had developed, the successful metrics, the bonus I would receive next quarter. My parents nodded along, but their attention felt performative, like they were waiting for their cue. Emma interrupted my explanation of our social media strategy. "Speaking of new ventures," she said, setting down her fork with deliberate drama, "I have an announcement." My mother clasped her hands together in practiced delight. "Oh, Emma, tell us." Emma stood up like she was about to give a presentation. "I've been developing a business plan for a wellness retreat center. It's going to combine art therapy, yoga meditation, and organic farming. I've found the perfect property in Hood River, and I've already got 3 investors interested." My parents beamed at her like she had just announced a cure for cancer. My father actually applauded. "That's wonderful, sweetheart. You've always had such vision." I forced myself to smile and ask logical questions. "What's your business model? Who are your target customers? What's your 5-year projection?" Emma waved her hand dismissively. "Those are just details, Lauren. Not everything has to be about spreadsheets and data. Some of us have actual vision." My mother jumped in before I could respond. "The important thing is that Emma needs $50,000 for the property deposit. It's a limited time opportunity." I felt the trap closing, but still asked, "That's a lot of money. Are you taking out a loan?" My mother and Emma exchanged looks, the kind they had been sharing my whole life, when they were about to present me with their plans for my resources. "Actually," my mother said casually, as if discussing the weather, "we think your Stanford money would be perfect seed funding for Emma's business." The words hit me like physical blows. I set down my wine glass carefully, afraid I might shatter it in my grip. My father leaned forward, his architect's voice explaining blueprints. "Think about it logically, Lauren. You already have a successful career. You don't need an MBA. But Emma, she needs this chance to establish herself. Family businesses are forever. Education can wait." Emma smiled at me, that cruel smile from childhood when she would break my toys and know she wouldn't get in trouble. "You owe me anyway," she said. "You got all the opportunities growing up, the grades, the jobs, the stability. This is just evening things out." I sat frozen, my mind racing through 30 years of this exact scenario. Every achievement of mine that had been minimized, every sacrifice I had made that had been forgotten, every dollar I had earned that had been claimed. My mother was still talking, explaining how I could transfer the money Monday morning, how Emma had already scheduled meetings with contractors, how this was really an investment in our family's future. "So it's settled then," my mother concluded, already standing to clear plates. "You'll transfer the money tomorrow and Emma can secure the property by Wednesday." The assumption in her voice, the casual certainty that I would comply, that I would once again sacrifice my dreams for Emma's whims, something inside me finally snapped. But I didn't explode. Instead, I went somewhere calm and clear, a place where I could see the pattern of my entire life, laid out like one of my father's blueprints. As I sat in that formal dining room, my mother bustling around discussing Emma's brilliant business plan, my mind began playing a montage of every sacrifice I had made, every dream I had deferred, every dollar I had earned that had disappeared into the black hole of Emma's needs. I was 18 again, starting my freshman year at Oregon State instead of Yale. I had decorated my dorm room with astronomy posters, pretending I was exactly where I wanted to be. My roommate had asked why I had Yale merchandise if I went to OSU, and I had lied, saying it was aspirational. The truth was too pathetic to speak aloud that I had given up my dream school so my sister could fail at hers. That first semester, I survived on the basic meal plan, stretching every swipe to last as long as possible. Then Emma had called crying about a boy she had met in Paris who had ghosted her, and she absolutely needed to fly back to confront him. My parents had called me, explaining that Emma was having a mental health crisis and family had to come together. They pulled money from my meal plan account to fund Emma's romantic delusions. I spent the rest of the semester eating ramen noodles and peanut butter sandwiches, too proud to tell anyone I was hungry. Sophomore year brought my first real opportunity, a summer internship at a marketing firm in San Francisco. The pay would have covered my housing and given me professional experience that could change my career trajectory. But Emma had gotten her second DUI and the lawyer fees were astronomical. My mother called it a family emergency. She promised they would make it up to me, that there would be other internships. I spent that summer working at a local grocery store, watching my classmates' LinkedIn updates from their impressive internships, while I stocked shelves at midnight. Junior year was when I thought things might change. Emma had supposedly found her calling in pottery and was actually attending classes. I had saved enough for a study abroad program in London, a semester that would let me take specialised digital marketing courses not available at OSU. The deposit was paid, my passport was ready, and then Emma's pottery studio burned down. She hadn't paid for insurance, and the landlord was suing for damages. My study abroad fund became Emma's legal defence fund. I watched my friends post photos from Big Ben while I took summer classes to make up credits. Senior year should have been my victory lap. I had maintained a perfect GPA despite working 30 hours a week. I was nominated for valedictorian and had 3 job offers lined up. My graduation party was planned nothing fancy, just dinner at a nice restaurant with friends and family. But 2 days before graduation, Emma announced she was having an existential crisis and needed intensive therapy at a specialised retreat centre. My graduation dinner money became Emma's path to enlightenment. I graduated alone, picked up my diploma from the registrar's office, and drove myself to Seattle to start my new life. The pattern continued even after I left home. My first year working, I was so proud to finally have my own money. I bought professional clothes from consignment stores, feeling like a real adult. Then Emma called hysterical about her latest business venture. She had invested in essential oils without researching the market, and now she had a garage full of inventory and no way to pay rent. My parents guilt-tripped me about family loyalty, about how Emma just needed one more chance. My carefully budgeted savings became Emma's debt relief. At 24, I met Tom, a sweet software engineer who couldn't understand why I never had money despite my good job. When Emma needed $10,000 for her food truck idea and I emptied my savings to provide it, Tom tried to intervene. He showed me spreadsheets of how much I had given Emma over the years, tried to make me see the pattern. But when I chose my family's demands over our relationship, he left. He said he couldn't watch me destroy myself for people who didn't value me. The food truck failed within 3 months. 25 was the year of the wedding that wasn't mine. Emma got engaged to a man she had known for 6 weeks, planning an elaborate wedding that would cost more than most people's annual salary. My parents took out loans, maxed out credit cards, and still came to me for the final $20,000. It was for family photos, they said, for memories that would last forever. The marriage lasted 4 months. The debt lasted much longer. At 26, I had finally saved enough for a reliable car, something safe and practical that would last me years. But Emma had discovered hot yoga and was convinced she could be an instructor if only she could afford the certification program in Bali. My car fund became Emma's spiritual journey. I kept taking the bus, telling myself it was better for the environment, while Emma posted Instagram photos from tropical beaches. 27 brought Marcus into my life, and with him, the first glimpse of what normal family relationships looked like. His parents helped both their children equally. His sister had her struggles, but she was expected to work through them herself. When I told him about Emma needing money for therapy after her 5th breakup that year, he gently suggested I say no. But I couldn't, not yet. The therapy money came from the vacation fund we had been building together. Marcus stayed, but I saw the concern in his eyes. Last year, at 28, I had furnished my apartment entirely from scratch, finally having a space that felt like mine. Then Emma discovered cryptocurrency and was convinced she could make millions if she just had the starting capital. She had done research this time she swore had inside information that guaranteed success. My parents stood in my apartment admiring my furniture while explaining that family wealth would benefit everyone. I gave her my emergency fund, $5,000, that represented security and independence. She lost it all in a week on some coin that turned out to be a scam. Every memory felt like a weight pressing down on me as I sat at that dinner table. My mother was now showing me Emma's business plan on her tablet, pointing at made-up projections and fictional customer testimonials. Emma was talking about how she would be featured in Forbes, how this wellness centre would revolutionize mental health treatment. My father was nodding along, adding his architectural insights about the property's potential. And I realized with crystal clarity that this would never end. I would be 40, 50, 60 years old, still funding Emma's failures, still sacrificing my achievements for her potential. My Stanford acceptance would become Emma's wellness centre, which would fail like everything else. And in 2 years, there would be another emergency, another opportunity, another reason why I owed Emma my success. The word formed in my throat rose through years of suppression and prepared to change everything. I stood up slowly, my movement deliberate and controlled. The wine glass in my hand trembled slightly, but my voice when it came was steady and clear. No. The word hung in the air like a dropped plate about to shatter. My mother froze mid-gesture on her tablet. My father's supportive nodding stopped abruptly. Emma's satisfied smile wavered confusion, replacing certainty. The grandfather clock in the hallway ticked loudly in the sudden silence. 5 seconds. 10. 15. What do you mean, no? My mother finally asked, her teacher voice carrying a warning that would have terrified me as a child. I set down my wineglass and looked at each of them in turn. The answer is no. I will not give Emma my Stanford money. I will not fund her wellness centre. I will not sacrifice my education for her business venture. Emma's confusion morphed into rage so quickly it was like watching a mask drop. You can't say no to family, she shrieked, her voice climbing to that pitch that had always gotten her what she wanted. We're blood. You owe me. My father stood up, his full height, meant to be intimidating. We raised you better than this selfishness, Lauren. Family helps family. That's what we do. That's who we are. I reached into my bag and pulled out the folder I had brought, the one I had thought would prove I could afford Stanford. Now it would serve a different purpose. I opened it and began laying papers on the table, each one a receipt of my sacrifices. Family helps family, I said, my voice gaining strength. Let me show you how this family helps. Freshman year, spring semester, $800 from my meal plan for Emma's Paris trip. Sophomore year, $3,000 internship stipend foregone for Emma's DUI lawyer. Junior year, $5,000 study abroad program cancelled for Emma's pottery studio lawsuit. My mother tried to interrupt, but I kept going, laying out paper after paper like evidence in a court case. Senior year graduation dinner, $600. Post-graduation, essential oils inventory, $4,000. Food truck venture, $10,000. Wedding that lasted 4 months, $20,000. Bali yoga certification, $8,000. Cryptocurrency speculation, $5,000. The papers covered the beautiful tablecloth black and white proof of years of financial drain. But I wasn't done. I pulled out my phone and began scrolling through Emma's social media. Here's Emma at Coachella last month, the weekend she was supposedly too broke to pay rent. Here she is at a spa retreat that costs $500 a day, posted the same week she borrowed money for groceries. Designer bags, expensive dinners, international trips, all documented while she was taking money from me for emergencies. Emma lunged for my phone, but I pulled it back. Those are different, she screamed. You don't understand what I've been through, $127,000, I said quietly. That's what I've given this family over the past 11 years. Not loaned, given. Because every promise to pay me back was a lie. My mother was crying now, the dramatic tears she deployed when logic failed. You're breaking my heart, Lauren. You're destroying this family. No, I said, gathering my papers back into the folder. This family destroyed itself when it decided I existed only to fund Emma's failures. I'm just finally choosing to stop participating in my own exploitation. My father's face was red with rage. If you walk away from this table, if you refuse to help your sister, then you're walking away from this family. Don't expect to come back. I looked around the room where I had grown up being told I was selfish for wanting anything for myself. The pictures on the walls showed Emma at various ages, always centered, always smiling. I was in the background of a few, blurred and peripheral. It was the perfect metaphor for my place in this family. "You're right," I said, picking up my bag. "Maybe walking away from this family is exactly what I need to do. I've been the family ATM for so long, I forgot I was also a person with dreams and goals of my own." Emma's tantrum escalated. She threw her wine glass against the wall, red wine splattering like blood across my mother's pristine white paint. "You've always been jealous of me," she screamed. "Perfect Lauren with her perfect grades and perfect job. You could never stand that I was Mum and Dad's favourite." The admission hung in the air, the truth finally spoken aloud. My parents didn't deny it. They couldn't. "You're right, Emma," I said calmly. "I could never compete with your potential because potential doesn't require any actual achievement. It's just easier to love the child who never challenges you by actually succeeding at something." My mother stood up, reaching for me with hands that had pushed me away my entire life. "Lauren, please, don't do this. Emma will hurt herself if this falls through. You know how fragile she is." I stepped back from her reach. "Emma's 36 years old. If she's still fragile, that's a choice you all keep making. I'm done being held hostage by her threats and your guilt." I walked to the doorway, then turned back for one last look at my family. "You know what the saddest part is? I would have helped if you had ever just once acknowledged my sacrifices. If you had ever said thank you or shown genuine appreciation for what I've given up. But you couldn't even do that. You just expected it like I owed you my success." My father's voice was ice. "Leave. Don't come back. You're no daughter of mine." I nodded, unsurprised. "I was never really your daughter anyway. I was just your bank account with a heartbeat." I walked through the house one last time, past Emma's artwork on every wall, past her trophies and certificates, displayed prominently past the childhood bedroom that had been turned into storage for her failed business ventures. In what used to be my room, I grabbed only one thing, a small framed photo of my grandmother, the only family member who had ever seen me for who I really was. Emma followed me, alternating between threats and pleas. "You'll regret this. I'll sue you for emotional damages. You've ruined my life. Please, Lauren, just this one last time. I swear I'll pay you back." I stopped at the front door and looked back at her. "Emma, you've been promising to pay me back since I was 7 years old and you took my birthday money. The only thing I regret is that it took me 22 years to say no." As I drove away, I could see them in the doorway, my mother crying, my father stern, Emma gesticulating wildly. They looked like actors in a play I was no longer part of, performing their drama for an audience that had finally left the theatre. My phone started ringing before I even reached the highway. I turned it off and drove home in silence, feeling something I hadn't experienced in years. Freedom. The aftermath began before I even reached Seattle. Marcus was waiting in my apartment with Chinese takeout and a bottle of champagne. He had known, somehow, that tonight would either be a celebration or a funeral for my relationship with my family. When he saw my face, he knew which one it was. I didn't cry that first night. I ate lo mein, drank champagne, and told him everything while he held my hand and listened. When I finished, he said 5 words that meant everything. "I'm proud of you, Lauren." The next morning brought the full assault. 47 missed calls from my parents, 112 text messages ranging from guilt to threats to pleas. Emma had started a social media campaign posting about family betrayal and sibling cruelty. She tagged me in every post, ensuring our mutual connections would see her version of events. My Aunt Patricia called first, my mother's sister, who had always been the family mediator. "Lauren, what's this about refusing to help Emma? Your mother is beside herself. She says you've abandoned them." I explained my side, the years of sacrifice, the pattern of exploitation. There was a long pause, then my aunt said something unexpected. "Your grandmother tried to warn your parents about this 20 years ago. She said they were raising Emma to be helpless and you to be resentful. Nobody listened to her." My grandmother, my father's mother, called an hour later. Her voice was firm and warm. "About damn time, sweetheart. I've been waiting 30 years for someone in this family to grow a spine. Good for you." But for every supportive voice, there were 5 condemning ones. Cousins who had heard only Emma's version called me heartless. Family friends my parents had known for decades sent messages about disappointment and selfishness. The narrative was clear. I was the successful sister who had refused to help the struggling one, the cold career woman who valued money over family. At work, my colleagues noticed something different about me. "You seem lighter," my manager said during our one-on-one meeting. "Like you've put down something heavy." I was more focused, more creative, more present. Without the constant anxiety of the next family crisis, I could actually concentrate on my career. 2 weeks after the dinner, I was promoted to senior director with a $50,000 raise. The universe seemed to be confirming my decision. Marcus moved in officially, bringing his plants and his stability. His presence was a buffer against the ongoing family storm. When my parents showed up at my office, creating a scene in the lobby about family obligations and daughter duties, Marcus was the one who calmly told security that these people were harassing me. Watching my parents being escorted out by security, still shouting about betrayal and selfishness, was surreal and painful and necessary. Emma escalated her campaign. She created a GoFundMe titled "Help Me Rebuild After Family Betrayal," claiming I had stolen her business opportunity and left her homeless. She raised $300, mostly from strangers who didn't know our history. When that failed to generate the sympathy she wanted, she started calling my friends, telling them I was mentally unstable, that I had always been jealous of her, that she was concerned for my well-being. My best friend Sarah laughed when she called to tell me about Emma's attempt. She said, "You were having a mental breakdown because you were jealous of her success. Lauren, I've known you for 10 years. I've watched you give her everything." I told her to go fuck herself. 3 weeks after the dinner, my father sent a formal letter through a lawyer. It claimed emotional damages, citing the cost of my mother's therapy and Emma's lost business opportunity. The lawyer, clearly a family friend doing this as a favor, had attached a note suggesting this could all go away if I just apologized and provided the funds Emma needed. I hired my own lawyer, a sharp woman named Jennifer, who specialized in family financial disputes. She laughed when she read their letter. Emotional damages. They want to claim emotional damages after documented evidence of financial exploitation. Please, let them try. I gave her my folder of receipts, the years of bank transfers, the text messages begging for money, promising repayment that never came. Jennifer's eyes widened as she tallied the total. "Lauren, this is financial abuse. You could actually sue them for this amount if you wanted. But I didn't want their money. I just wanted to be free." The 4th week brought the news that surprised no one but my parents. Emma had been arrested for check fraud. She had forged my signature on several checks, trying to access an old joint account my parents had made me open when I was 16. The account had only $17 in it, but the forgery was still a felony. My mother called from the police station, hysterical. "Lauren, please, she's your sister. She made a mistake. She was desperate. You have to help her. The bail is only $10,000. You spend that on shoes. I don't spend that on shoes, Mum. I spend that on my future. And Emma's mistakes are not my responsibility anymore. She needs you, Lauren. We need you. Please, just this once. You mean just this once more. And then another once after that, and another. No, Mum. Call someone who actually matters to you. Call someone whose dreams you didn't repeatedly sacrifice for Emma's whims." The line went dead. It was the last time I would speak to my mother for 6 months. Marcus proposed the night Emma was sentenced to probation and community service. He took me to the spot where we had first met, a bookstore, where I had been crying in the philosophy section after another family crisis. He said he wanted to create new memories in places that had seen my pain. The ring had belonged to his grandmother, who had pulled me aside at a family dinner and said, "You're the one. I knew it the minute he started standing up straighter around you." Stanford called with more good news. Based on my application and recent professional achievements, they were offering me a fellowship that would cover half my tuition. The professor who called said my essay about family financial obligations had been passed around the entire admissions committee. Everyone who read it wanted to make sure I made it to Stanford. 6 months after that dinner, my life had transformed in ways I couldn't have imagined when I was sitting at my parents' table being told once again that my dreams mattered less than Emma's potential. I was thriving at Stanford. The MBA program was challenging in the best way, surrounded by people who understood ambition and sacrifice. My study group became close friends, and when I finally told them about my family situation during a late-night session, they shared their own stories of toxic family dynamics and the courage it took to break free. My GPA was a perfect 4.0, not because I needed to prove anything anymore, but because I finally had the mental space to fully engage with learning. Without the constant stress of family financial crises, my mind was clear-focused, capable of absorbing complex theories and innovative strategies. Marcus and I were planning a small wedding for the following summer, 20 people maximum, just the ones who had supported us. His family had embraced me completely. His mother, when she heard about my family's reaction, had pulled me into a hug and said, "You're our daughter now. We choose you." The therapy I had started after cutting contact was twice weekly, at first, then weekly, now monthly. Dr. Martinez, a specialist in family trauma and financial abuse, had helped me understand that I wasn't selfish or cruel. You were conditioned from childhood to believe your worth was tied to what you could provide, she explained. Breaking that conditioning is one of the bravest things a person can do. Through therapy, I had processed the anger phase, where I wanted to hurt them as much as they had hurt me. Then came the bargaining phase, where I wondered if I could have handled it differently. The depression phase was the hardest mourning the family I wished I had, versus the one I actually had. Now I was in acceptance, understanding that their limitations were not my responsibility. The business world had noticed my transformation too. My senior director role came with speaking opportunities, and I had given a TED talk about toxic family dynamics and entrepreneurship that went viral. The title was No is a Complete Sentence, and it resonated with thousands of people trapped in similar situations. A publishing house reached out after the TED talk, offering me a book deal to expand on the topic of financial abuse within families. The advance was more than I had given Emma over the years, a poetic justice that wasn't lost on me. The book would be called Blood Isn't Bondage, A Guide to Financial Independence from Toxic Families. Meanwhile, my family was struggling with the consequences of their choices. My grandmother, my sole source of family information, told me the basics during our monthly lunches. My parents had taken out a second mortgage to pay for Emma's legal fees and failed business ventures. At 67, my father had to come out of semi-retirement to handle the debt. My mother's friend circle had shrunk after the truth about their favoritism became public through Emma's social media meltdowns and my viral TED talk. Emma was living in a studio apartment in a rough part of Portland, working at a coffee shop. The job was court-mandated as part of her probation, the first steady employment she had ever held. According to my grandmother, she complained constantly about having to wake up early, having to serve people, having to earn her money instead of being given it. The irony was that Emma was actually showing signs of growth. Without me as a financial safety net, and our parents too broke to enable her, she was forced to face reality. My grandmother said she had even started therapy, though she spent most of it blaming me for her situation rather than taking accountability. There had been attempts at reconciliation, or what my family considered reconciliation. My mother sent a letter that was essentially a list of how much I had hurt them, ending with, "But we're willing to forgive you if you come home and apologize." My father sent an email about family loyalty and disappointment, suggesting I could repair the relationship by helping with their mortgage. Emma sent a text saying she would graciously accept my apology and a check for $50,000 to help her start over. None of them understood that I didn't want their forgiveness. I didn't need their acceptance. I had spent 29 years seeking their approval, and all it had brought me was debt, heartbreak, and a sense of worthlessness. Their conditional love was no love at all. Marcus and I had started building our own traditions. Sunday dinners with his family or our friends. Holidays spent traveling to places I had always wanted to see but could never afford. We were saving for a house, and for the first time in my life, my savings account actually grew instead of being perpetually drained. Sometimes late at night, I would think about the family I had lost. Not the actual family, but the one I had imagined they could be. The parents who would have celebrated my achievements. The sister who would have been my best friend. The Sunday dinners that would have been filled with mutual support and genuine love. I mourned those phantoms, those possibilities that had never really existed. But then morning would come, and with it, the life I had built for myself. The real friendships based on reciprocity and respect. The chosen family that celebrated my successes without demanding payment for their support. The career that flourished now that I wasn't constantly stressed about the next family crisis. The education I had earned and paid for myself. The relationship with a man who saw me as a partner, not a bank account. The word that had changed everything still echoed in my quiet moments. No. Such a simple word, 2 letters that had taken 29 years to say. It hadn't just been a refusal of their latest demand. It had been an affirmation of my own worth, a declaration that I mattered, that my dreams were valid, that I deserved to be more than the family sacrifice. I thought about all the young women who had reached out after my TED Talk, sharing their own stories of being the responsible sister, the family ATM, the one whose achievements were minimized, while their siblings' failures were subsidized. I thought about the ones still trapped, still saying yes when they wanted to scream no, still funding other people's dreams while their own withered. If my story could help even one of them find their voice, find their no, then every lost relationship with my biological family was worth it. Because sometimes the family you lose by setting boundaries is less valuable than the self you find when you finally stand up and refuse to be diminished anymore. Looking at my Stanford diploma spot on the wall, the place where it would hang in just 6 more months, I felt nothing but peace. The photo of Marcus and me had replaced the family portrait that had never included me properly anyway. The succulent garden I had started thriving in the window, growing without anyone taking their water or soil or sunshine. My life was mine now. My money was mine. My achievements were mine. My future was mine. And all it had taken was one word, 2 letters, a complete sentence that completed me. No, it really was that simple, and that complicated, and that necessary, and that powerful. The word that changed everything, that shook the entire family dynamic forever, that freed me from 29 years of financial and emotional bondage. The word that gave me back to myself. No. I would like to end this story by saying that if you found yourself in my words, if you saw your own family reflected in mine, know that you deserve better. Your dreams matter. Your money is yours. Your success doesn't obligate you to fund someone else's failures. And sometimes the most loving thing you can do for yourself and even for them is to say no. What family dynamics do you struggle with? Share your story in the comments below. If this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to hear more stories of courage and transformation. Share this with someone who needs to hear that no is a complete sentence. Thank you for listening to my journey, and remember, choosing yourself isn't selfish when the alternative is letting others choose to destroy you.